This video is for anyone who is actively struggling with cravings right now in this moment and is in desperate need of some help and guidance. I want you to right now calm yourself down and realize that in order for you to pull yourself out from the place that you're in right now, you need to be able to do two things. The first is to observe. To observe means to be the watcher of your cravings. It means that no matter how intense they are, no matter how real they feel, you never need to act on them because you are not your mind. You are the watcher of your mind. The main thing that you have forgotten right now in this moment is that these cravings, they pass. I know it doesn't feel like this in the moment. It feels like they're actually worth pursuing. But being the observer, can you see that they are temporary? They pass, and because they pass, there's just no way that they could ever be worth acting on, because in a matter of minutes or hours, you're going to be exactly where you are right now, but without these intense feelings. And so to make a decision based on them would just be foolish. But to use your logical mind to overcome these cravings, it doesn't actually work because you're dealing with a very powerful, hungry, slippery desire which has hijacked your entire mind. Your mind will make you perform mental gymnastics and get you to jump through all kinds of hoops so to justify you using PMO. The truth is that this is all just a big game that your mind is playing to try and get you to experience easy pleasure. In these moments, what you have to do is be very conscious. Bring to mind the long-term vision of yourself and the image of you as the hero in your life. The other main thing that you need to do right now is trust. To trust is actually an instinctive safety net of yours. To trust means that even if your cravings are that strong and are that convincing that you literally forget why you're not just giving in right now, you listen to, surrender your mind, and trust in the higher consciousness voice within you. Your intuition, which says, you might not remember the pain and the suffering that a relapse causes, that's okay. But I'm here now, and I'm reminding you that to act on these feelings would be the biggest mistake that you could make. Not just because of the harm that they would cause, but because you would be overlooking your better judgment and the intuitive voice inside, which has already told you the answer. So if you listen to, trust, and resonate with this higher spiritual voice within, which tells you to hold off from consuming any harmful material, you actually are immediately rewarded. Right away, you can already start to feel the pressure coming off because you know it's just not the way. You can already start to feel the intensity drop down, feeling more and more normal. You can already start to feel yourself coming back, feeling wise, calm, and more aware. You are still vulnerable and will still have tempting thoughts, but you are back now, and the self-aware part of you that was once obscured by the dense and cloudy sexual thoughts is now remembered to be your true self. You are present again and are taking back the wheel from your lower self and saying to it, nice try, but I'm too strong. You can't fool me because I can watch, I can observe. My ability to be aware and patient is far stronger than anything you could throw at me. My awareness will outlast anything. This is what you say to your mind. So realize that right now you've come to the right place. You can let go even deeper and you can just continue to shift back into the observer, the watcher, the person who notices these thoughts, feelings, and sensations. The only reason that you've been struggling is because you've been identifying with your mind. And this, of course, is very problematic because your mind, it's always looking to trick you. This is why you have to consult your higher self, your awareness, or the observer to try and help you out in these tough times. You might still be feeling lots of desire, and that's okay. We can break it down even further. With your mind right now, I want you to start labeling it. I want you to actually make fun of it, point at it, look at how hungry it is, look at how lustful it is, and look at how real all of these cravings seem. And yet, they are all temporary. They are all just your mind playing tricks on you. You know that's not you, it's the mind. In a few hours, you're going to look back and see this very, very clearly, just as you have every other time that you've denied yourself instant pleasure. Also realize right now that this guidance is reminding you of something that you already know. That your mind is a hungry and pleasure-seeking thing which forms these desires to trick you into being attracted to stuff that you would never want to bring into your reality if you didn't have these intense feelings of arousal. So what you've got to do right now is separate yourself from these feelings, which I know is tough because you want the love and the pleasure right now. But the problem with pursuing this type of love is it ends up being overstimulating, meaning it gives you so much pleasure that when you're done, you feel deeply depressed and ashamed. And this is why I am presenting you with this opportunity to listen to the intuitive voice inside, which knows exactly what to do here. It is to say, no thanks, I'm good, to your mind, and allow your cravings to pass. You can also visualize yourself waking up tomorrow morning, and you can ask yourself, how do I want to feel then? And before you answer this, consider this. When you decline your cravings and you decide to abstain from the easy pleasure, not only do you not feel depressed, you actually feel proud and strong. And I want you to know that you are actually rewarded for not engaging. You are rewarded with momentum, with motivation, with clear-mindedness, with high self-esteem, and with healthy relationships. The truth is that you value these things infinitely more than you do 5, 10, or 15 minutes of easy pleasure. If you're still struggling immensely, I want you to know this as well. Releasing naturally, without PMO, is a decision that within maybe 10 seconds wakes you up and makes you realize, wow, I've just dodged a huge bullet there. But releasing is not necessary, for this is not the highest move. The highest move is to turn down these cravings through patience, will, and mindfulness. And actually, to retain your energy, it is to practice semen retention. That way, not only do you turn down what would damage your mind and spirit, but you maintain and build on your vital essence, which is the strongest force that you have. So I offer you this, just wait. Be patient, and instead of trying to distract yourself or change your experience right now, just sit with these feelings. Let them be. Don't try to change them. What will happen is they will pass. You just need to step out of the way. You just need to get out of your mind. And you can do this right now by just deciding. Observe, trust, label the feelings, be easygoing, relax into your awareness. And finally, remember that you can come back to this video anytime you need it. It's right here to wake you back up and to help remind you of the truth that you already know. So, if you've enjoyed this video and you would like more, then please do subscribe.